Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, I'm Sean Cravenstein. This channel basically is based on fitness and kind of me basically taking part in races and training and gym and all sorts of stuff. At the moment, I'm training for the Ultra Trail Cape Town and I'm on the search for a new pair of shoes. So if you did check out my old video, if you are subscribed, you can hit subscribe down below and it will kind of notify you if you hit the bell whether or not I upload a new video. But in the last video, I was chatting to you guys and just going over basically in a nutshell that I've been using the Salomon Ultra Pro shoes for ages. And I think it's time for a little bit of a change just so that I can broaden my knowledge base. Finding a different pair of shoes, seeing if I can get something a little bit more comfortable, more suited to my sort of style. What you see on the screen now is an image I took when I was out running when my wife and I went away. But if you want to follow my Instagram account, it's on the bottom right. Basically what I've done is I've set up this setup at the moment just for online meetings and stuff like that. And I thought the other day, I was like, it's actually a really rad idea to be able to share a browser with you guys and log on and jump on and basically kind of go through various things online. So at the moment, when it comes to my channel, I posted, I asked for anyone to write if they kind of have been wearing any shoes. And I'm always a little bit skeptical of reviews because you need to take into account where people live, what terrain they're running on, all sorts of mileage, everything like that. And one of the guys, thanks very much for getting back to me, has been in the Speedgoat 4s, Hoka One One Speedgoat 4, which are really, really well reviewed online. And I have been looking at them for ages. I was actually, funny enough, going to get them, but I could only find, and I'll show you now online, I could only find the wide version down here for some reason. Now, if you check this out, Sportsman's Warehouse is like, I don't know if it's even overseas, but it's like a sports factory store with like all of the different sort of sports that you can do, from stuff like yoga to rugby, running, soccer, swimwear, everything. I normally look here first for shoes because there's one kind of not too far down the road. So if I go, yeah, okay, so they do stock the brand, but as you can see over here, those are the men's ones. Let's check this out. So here's the price. So they are a pricey pair of shoes. They're kind of in line with the Salomon shoes and the brands that kind of have their sort of flagship shoe up in that sort of price range. It is hell of expensive. Let's have a look here. You see wide. I mean, that's the fit, and that's basically the only option that they've got on this site. The women's shoe, I see they have got the normal ones. They don't do the wides. I don't know if the women's one comes in a wide or not, but so that's there. So I actually went to the bank earlier. I had to pick up a card, and I found there's actually another store down here which is more kind of camping sort of stuff. Sleeping bags, mattresses, camping cots, tents, shoes, gears like this and stuff. And I actually found that they do stock them. Men's Speedgoat 4 shoe 2899. So let's have a look here and see. I'm not a huge fan of the color. I'm also not a huge fan of that, if it'll get to it, that color. But this is basically the shoe that I am looking for, and it is in stock. I think they've got this, I think it's the CTD, this version, CNY. I've got the CNY version over here. I have tried on, I think my Salomon Ultra Pros were 10.5. I tried these on the 10.5. My initial impressions, and I'll go through once I get these shoes, because I have decided that this is kind of a shoe that might suit my style. And going back to the guy that commented, he runs on Table Mountain all over the place around here, same sort of trails, and he's in these shoes and he loves them. So it's a nice indication having someone that lives in the same country and runs on the same trails giving recommendations. But they are really well reviewed online. I will do like a first review the first day I get them. I think I'll actually take you guys on a vlog, go and get them, bring them home, try them on, and kind of just off the bat tell you how they feel in comparison to the Ultra Pros and what my initial impressions are. Then I'll take you guys on my first run. Then I'll get back to you guys maybe a month after and maybe 6 months down the line, just to give you a kind of real review of personally just how I try shoes out and what I find. And it's a super cushioned shoe. So what I basically want to do, and I've explained it in the video before, is I want to put it up against the Salomon Ultra Pro, and it's obviously a very different sort of shoe. They're both obviously made for like ultras and stuff like that, but this is obviously, their marketing is that it's super cushioned, stack height's pretty high, it's got a big chunk of cushioning in the bottom, and I just want to see personally, I weigh 82 when I'm at my heaviest, and I weigh about 74, 75 when I race. I cut down. I'm going to have videos of my cut and all that stuff on the channel before races, seeing as I've got one in November. It's going to be in quite a while, but I'm interested to see if these kind of give me a lot more comfort when it comes to like the 40, 50, 60, 100k. Obviously the more comfort I can get, the better. I think that kind of applies to pretty much everyone. You want to be as comfortable as possible without giving away sort of like obviously the top runners of the races and stuff, without giving away too much speed or ground feel and all of that sort of stuff. So there are other things to look at and worry about, but these are sort of like the ultra plush kind of shoes. So I think that might be pretty cool. So thanks very much, guys. I hope you're having a good weekend, and as I say, just subscribe down below and click the bell notification. In the next couple of days, even maybe tomorrow, I will do a vlog just going to pick up the shoes, and I'll give you like my initial impression based on the Ultra Pros, and I think we'll take it from there. Have a rad weekend, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.